Let's learn how loans and mortgages are actually repaid. When you take a loan, you repay it over time in regular payments. Each payment covers some interest and repays some principal. The table that tracks this is called an amortization schedule. We'll cover equal payments, constant principal, and balloon loans. By the end, you'll read any mortgage like a pro. How big is each payment on an equal payment loan? You borrow $100,000 at 5% for 10 years. The payment formula spreads the loan into equal amounts. It is the loan times R divided by 1 minus 1 plus R to the minus N. That gives 100,000 times 0.05 over the factor. Each yearly payment is $12,950.46. Every payment splits into interest and principal. The interest part is the rate times the current balance. On our loan, the first interest is 5% of $100,000. That is $5,000 of interest. The rest of the payment repays principal, $7,950. As the balance shrinks, interest falls and principal rises. The amortization schedule tracks the loan year by year. Each row shows the payment, the interest, the principal, and the new balance. Early on, most of the payment is interest. Later, most of it repays principal. By the final payment, the balance reaches exactly zero. That is the beauty of an amortized loan. In a constant principal loan, you repay the same principal each period. You borrow $120,000 over 10 years. So you repay $12,000 of principal every year. On top of that, you pay interest on the remaining balance. Because the balance falls, the total payment shrinks each year. Payments start high and get smaller over time. The most common mortgage uses the Spitzer method. Here every total payment is exactly equal. It uses the payment formula we saw earlier. The split simply shifts from interest toward principal over time. Equal payments make budgeting easy for the borrower. This is the standard behind most home loans. A balloon loan works very differently. You pay only interest during the loan's life. You borrow $50,000 at 8%. So each year you pay $4,000 of interest. Then the entire $50,000 principal is due at the end. Small payments now, one big balloon later. How much do you still owe partway through a loan? The remaining balance is the present value of the payments left. On our 10-year loan, after 4 years, 6 payments remain. We discount those 6 payments back at 5%. The remaining balance is $65,732. This is what you'd pay to settle the loan early. Let's price a real 30-year mortgage. You borrow $300,000 at 6% per year. Interest compounds monthly, so the monthly rate is 0.5%. That is 360 monthly payments. Using the payment formula, each payment is $1,798. Over 30 years, that is the true cost of the home loan. Let's recap loan amortization. The equal payment comes from the annuity payment formula. Each payment is interest on the balance, plus principal. A constant principal loan has shrinking payments. And a balloon loan pays interest now, principal at the end. The remaining balance is the value of the payments still to come. Quick quiz, test yourself. You borrow $100,000 at 5% for 10 years with equal payments, so what is the yearly payment? Here are your 4 options. Pause the video and solve it now. The correct answer is B, $12,950. We use the payment formula, loan times rate over 1 minus 1 plus R to the minus N. Quick quiz, test yourself. On a $100,000 loan at 5%, how much of the first payment is interest? Here are your 4 options. Pause the video and solve it now. The correct answer is B, $5,000. The interest is the rate times the current balance, 5% of $100,000. Quick quiz, test yourself. If the payment is $12,950 and the interest is $5,000, how much principal is repaid? Here are your 4 options. Pause the video and solve it now. The correct answer is B, $7,950. Principal is simply the payment minus the interest portion. Quick quiz, test yourself. On a $50,000 balloon loan at 8%, how much interest do you pay each year? Here are your 4 options. Pause the video and solve it now. The correct answer is A, $4,000. A balloon loan pays only interest, 8% of $50,000. Quick quiz, test yourself. You take a $300,000 mortgage at 6% per year over 30 years, paid monthly, so what is the monthly payment? Here are your 4 options. Pause the video and solve it now. The correct answer is B, $1,798. The monthly rate is 0.5% over 360 months. Quick quiz, test yourself. On a $120,000 constant principal loan over 10 years, how much principal do you repay each year? Here are your 4 options. Pause the video and solve it now. The correct answer is A, $12,000. Constant principal means the loan divided evenly, $120,000 over 10. Quick quiz, test yourself. Which type of loan has a total payment that gets smaller every year? Here are your 4 options. Pause the video and solve it now. The correct answer is C, the constant principal loan. Its principal is fixed, but interest falls as the balance drops, so total payments shrink. Quick quiz, test yourself. At any point during a loan, the remaining balance is equal to what? Here are your 4 options. Pause the video and solve it now. The correct answer is B, the present value of the remaining payments. Settling early costs the discounted value of the payments you still owe. Quick quiz, test yourself. Which type of loan has the smallest payments while the loan is active? Here are your 4 options. Pause the video and solve it now. The correct answer is C, the balloon loan. A balloon loan pays only interest, leaving the principal for the very end. Quick quiz, test yourself. On a $200,000 loan at 4%, how much interest is in the first payment? Here are your 4 options. Pause the video and solve it now. The correct answer is B, $8,000. Interest is the rate times the balance, 4% of $200,000. Quick quiz, test yourself. As an equal payment loan is repaid, what happens to the interest portion of each payment? Here are your 4 options. Pause the video and solve it now. The correct answer is B, it decreases. As the balance falls, the interest charged on it falls too. Quick quiz, test yourself. You take a $150,000 mortgage at 6% per year over 15 years, paid monthly, so what is the monthly payment? Here are your 4 options. Pause the video and solve it now. The correct answer is B, $1,266. The monthly rate is 0.5% over 180 months. Quick quiz, test yourself. In an equal payment Spitzer loan, what happens to the principal portion of each payment over time? Here are your 4 options. Pause the video and solve it now. The correct answer is B, it increases. As interest shrinks, more of the equal payment goes to principal. Quick quiz, test yourself. On a $60,000 balloon loan at 7%, how much interest do you pay each year? Here are your 4 options. Pause the video and solve it now. The correct answer is A, $4,200. A balloon loan pays only interest, 7% of $60,000.